I did have the chance to catch up briefly with Ruth Porat. I want to give you those comments. Of course, we did ask about the European Commission's decision to hit Google with that $5 billion fine. I asked Ruth Porat sort of what are the knock-on effects to her international business, just given the tweaks they have to make now, unbundling the Play Store from search and Chrome browser. Ruth Porat declining comment on that issue specifically, said CEO Sundar Pichai would be addressing that on the call, which is going on right now. I also did ask her about President Trump's tweet. You'll recall, Wilf, the president tweeted what seemed to be to some support of Google, said the EU hit Google with this $5 billion fine, called Google one of the country's great companies. I asked Ruth Porat her reaction to that. She declined, however, to comment on the president's tweet. She did, though, comment on GDPR. I wanted to get her sense of what that new data privacy law is going to mean for their business. Here's what she had to say about GDPR. We still think it's still too early to comment on the long-term impact to the business. We've always been very committed to privacy and have great privacy tools every day. We have taken a number of additional steps, such as improving user transparency so it's easier to understand the information we collect. Switching gears, asked her about YouTube. Certainly when you talk to analysts on the street who cover this company, they would love Ruth Porat to start breaking out YouTube, give investors in the street a clear line of sight into that business. But when I asked Ruth Porat about that, no clear indication if she is thinking about breaking out YouTube that is coming in the near to intermediate term. She certainly didn't give me a timetable of when that might happen. Headcount, that was an interesting metric too, Wilf, in this release. It was up 18%. So where are they hiring? I asked Ruth Porat about that. She said we had a lot of additions and the growth continues to support our growth opportunities. In terms of functions, it continues to be generally engineers and product managers in Google. In terms of areas, the largest driver in hiring was again in cloud. And finally here, guys, certainly the story last time Google reported was CapEx, that spending spree they were on. So I asked her about CapEx this quarter. Where exactly are they investing? How are they thinking about investing? Ruth Porat telling me our view is it gives you a lens into our outlook for growth and required additional compute capacity, and it is supporting growth across the business. It's search, it's ads, it's newer businesses. It's all this, so the importance of machine learning. We're looking for additional compute capacity given our outlook for growth. Obviously, cloud services demand big upfront investments, and you're seeing it there.